When the narcissist wants you back, but you're no longer the same, double exclamation mark hash. When narcissists want you back, they're not longing for the person you become after breaking free. They crave the version of you that existed under their control. They want the old you, the one trapped inside their web of manipulation, who believe in the illusion of a loving, sustainable relationship. Whether it was romantic, familial, or a friendship, that false reality you once lived in is gone for good, and it will never exist again with them, or with anyone like them. Many of you were so deeply entangled in these toxic dynamics that when the narcissist discarded, ghosted, or abandoned you, they assumed you'd crumble. They expected chaos, desperate chasing, and endless pursuit. What they didn't anticipate was your strength to walk away and start paving a new path without them, even if that road was rough at first. This shift unsettles them, because now they know you've seen behind the mask. Your awareness makes them uneasy, sometimes even obsessed, though they may only admit it to a flying monkey, a close confidant, or a loyal minion. In romantic scenarios, they may flaunt a new partner to family, friends, or even their children, painting a picture-perfect fantasy life that some of you might briefly believe. But behind closed doors, their longing is not for the new supply. It's for the old, devoted version of you, the one who gave endlessly, forgave endlessly, and asked for little in return. They understand how rare that kind of devotion is, and it haunts them. You see, once you fully recognize the toxicity, you start to realize that narcissists aren't the only predators out there. Friends can betray you, family members can plot against you, and even those you trust might take from you without shame. Some survivors have shared chilling stories of being poisoned, not just metaphorically, but literally. And while those betrayals cut deep, they also sharpen your awareness, making it impossible to return to the blind trust you once had. The narcissist didn't plan for this transformation. They didn't imagine that their betrayal would become the very catalyst for your growth. They expected dependence. Instead, they got independence. They thought you'd forever need them. Instead, you've learned to live and thrive without them. And that, more than anything, is what they can't stand. Every narcissist, psychopath, and toxic person you've ever dealt with has one fatal flaw in their perception. They completely misread your kindness, empathy, and devotion as weakness. They assume your compassion is a sign they can control you forever. But here's the truth. Once the relationship ends, their view shifts. They begin to recognize that what they dismissed as fragility was actually your greatest strength. They watch you carry that strength forward, integrating it into your stride and building a life that is no longer tethered to their chaos. You may not feel that power yet, but you will. And when you do, it's going to change everything. That vision you once had, whether it was for a romantic partner or even a family member, that this person was irreplaceable and destined to be in your life forever, that illusion will dissolve. And that's a gift. It means you'll never again put anyone on such a pedestal that they could destroy you from it. This is why I encourage you to approach new connections differently now. Move slowly. Protect your story. Reveal little until someone truly earns the right to know you. This is not coldness, it's wisdom. The hard-earned vigilance you've gained from surviving narcissistic abuse is not something to squander. It's a shield you should cherish, because it protects your peace like nothing else can. Instead of pouring love and devotion back into a narcissist, someone who only wants the old, malleable version of you, pour it into your own awakening. Love the fact that your eyes are open now. Be grateful for your ability to see the world clearly, because many people spend decades trapped in the fog without ever finding that clarity. I've spoken to survivors who spent 20, 30, even 33 years in toxic marriages. And yet, when freedom finally came, even in the midst of grief, they described feeling lighter, safer, more alive than they had in decades. That's the liberation I want for you. To wake up without someone breathing down your neck. To live without the constant surveillance of someone picking apart your every move. And if they still lurk from afar on social media or through mutual connections, let them. Their obsession says far more about them than it ever could about you. Because here's the bottom line. Narcissists will always want you back, but only the old you, the one who didn't know better. And that version, she's gone for good. I need you to hear this, and I hope you're still with me right now, because what I'm about to say could save you from repeating the worst kind of heartbreak. If you ever let yourself slip back into the version of you that existed before all of this, the version who didn't yet see the truth, they will never respect you. In fact, it will only make things worse. Even if they take you back, it won't be to love you. It may be just to pull you close, only to throw you away again. And if that happens, you'll find yourself trapped in the same cycle of abuse all over. Only this time, the cuts go deeper. I've spoken to people who have been discarded not once, but multiple times by the same person. It's brutal, it's dehumanizing, and it's not something I ever want you to endure again. That version of you, the one who looked at them through rose-tinted glasses, who believed they were flawless, who thought love meant excusing every red flag. That version is gone. She's not coming back, and that's a blessing. Because from now on, you will look at every person you meet through a sharper, clearer lens. You will weigh their actions more than their words. You will notice patterns that others overlook. Some might call that cynicism. I call it survival. And while some therapists may label it paranoia or social isolation, they don't always understand that what you're practicing is boundaries born from betrayal. Many of you have been abandoned by your parents, betrayed by partners, and wounded by the very people you trusted most. After that kind of devastation, returning to blind trust isn't healing, it's self-betrayal. You will never again be that completely trusting person you once were, and you shouldn't be. In fact, when you look back at your old self, you might even think, wow, I was naive. And you'll be right. That old version of you was a gift they didn't deserve, which is why they still obsess over getting her back. But you can't give her to them. You've grown. You've evolved. You've climbed out of the darkness, and progress has been made in ways you can't even fully see yet. Every single day you stay strong. You're building a future they will never be part of. I promise you, you will get through this. I've seen it happen again and again in countless survivors I've spoken to. Every story, every scar, every step forward proves that healing is real and power can be reclaimed. The truth is, your elevation is what keeps them awake at night. They crave the old you, but she's gone forever, and that's exactly why you will win. So hold your head high. Embrace the changes, even the ones that make others uncomfortable. Because every day you resist going back, you rise higher than they ever thought possible. And that, my friend, is the sweetest revenge you'll ever taste.